I'm working at Stewart's Cleaners. I come there one day after John Marshall High School. That was my job after high school. I swept the floors, I brushed the blankets, I put the little drapes on the hangers and all that good stuff. So I came there, and Stewart, who was tight, this guy was so tight he squeaked when he walks, really a tight one. He had to pay me $1.25 an hour because it was required for young people. You could not pay him less than that, okay? Or he'd pay me 50 cents an hour. Stewart said to me, I want to talk to you, Johnny. And I said, oh my God, what did I do wrong? You know, he says, last night I was working late, and that little mezzanine where we have the cot upstairs, I wanted to rest a bit. So I went up there, took my wash off, put on the little table, and it dropped on the floor. Now this is a cot with those old spring cots that are open on the bottom, a little mattress on top. He says, I reached down to get it, and I noticed under the cot, there wasn't any dust. The filing cabinet's behind, there was no dust. He says, you move everything when you clean it, as if I'm washing you all the time. I said, Stewart, I like my job. My mom growing up had my brother and I clean the house. We would do dishes, everything. We were part of it. You hired me for a job. I'm going to do it whether you're looking or not. He says, I've never, ever had anyone work for me that does that well. I'm going to give you a raise. You're now making $1.50 an hour. Now, where I went to high school, for those kids that even were lucky enough to have a job, I probably was the highest paid kid at the time.
Sure.
But it showed me this. Success is not how much money or how much power you have. Success is how well do you do what you do when no one else is looking, and keep on doing it. Successful people do all the things unsuccessful people don't want to do. And my two biggest suggestions to people that are entrepreneurs, working for someone or working for yourself as an entrepreneur, is two things. One, be prepared for a lot of rejection. You're going to get it. Selling encyclopedias, the average lifespan is 3 days. It's door-to-door, commission only, all work, no leads.
And everyone says no.
Oh no, they say no, oh God. But they told me, and I believed them, that when you do it, if you knock on 50 or 100 doors and they slam it in your face, it's the guys that have that energetic attitude to keep on going. And don't let it get you. Knock on door number 100 just as enthusiastic as door number 1, and you'll succeed. And he was right. I don't know if it was 100 doors, 150 doors, nobody would let me in. Finally they let me in. Did I make the first sale? No. But I eventually, after a week, made a sale. And I believed what they said. So one of the great things is, if you're ready for rejection, whether it's your parents, your friends that say you don't have enough money, you don't look like this, you're not that, no one's going to like you, we hate your idea, no matter what it is, you're going to get rejection. When people say no, 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 you know you're going to get it. Be prepared for rejection. If you're prepared, it's not going to hurt you as much. The second thing we already covered. Go into the reorder business. Have the quality of your product or service so darn good, people are going to reorder and use it again.
Yeah.
What world are we looking in today? Okay? An example, politically, if you're, for example, someone that puts up a Trump sign, it's, oh, you're a racist.
Right.
Oh my God, you don't believe in freedom and you don't believe in ecology. Well, no, wait, hold on. You don't have to say that to people. They may be wrong, you may believe differently, or vice versa. You know, oh no, we should be socialistic, everybody should have everything free. It's like, well, wait a minute, why are you segregating? America is we the people of the United States of America. I don't care if you're to the left, to the right, express your opinion and don't put somebody down for their opinion. But whether someone is right or somebody is wrong, we've got to stick together. We can't have a split nation. And I think if we go forth with love and realize that it's going to be good in everything we do.
Sure, yeah.
A lot of people are afraid because they look at both sides, how everyone is putting everybody down. As this one is saying, if you vote for them, you're going to start losing jobs, the economy is going down. Now, whether that's right or wrong, who knows, right? The other side, if you vote for this guy again, whatever, you know, look at all the misery that's going to happen, wars, everyone hates us. I mean, it's one against the other.
Yeah.
Well, of course you'd be afraid. And then we're through a time in our lives where a lot of people aren't working. A lot of people are saying a lot of things about other people. One of the great rules of life, and this guy wrote this great book, was it the 4 and 5 Agreements?
The Four Agreements.
Four Agreements. And they
That's
wrote
great.
5 Agreements. One of them in there is the most important agreement of it all. And it is this: do not spread gossip or put anybody down. You start spreading the wrong information to people, and all of a sudden you find out you were wrong. They told someone else, they told somebody else. You're destroyed. Now you find, oh no, it wasn't true. One of them is, don't be around people that gossip. Stay away from that. If there's bad news, don't give it out.
Yeah.
Look at the higher side, the positive side, because you tell one person, and if they're low on the tone scale, they're going to tell another. And if someone's really down, they're low or angry or upset, they're going to say, oh yeah, this is the truth, and tell others to kind of agree with how they're down, how everyone should be down, because look how bad things are. Opposed to, no, things aren't that bad. America still works. It's we the people. All this negativity, don't pay attention to it. Look at the higher side. Yes, there's things wrong. There have been things wrong with our lives for millenniums. My God, maybe for lifetimes, okay? But each time we're getting better.
Yeah.
Each time.
Yeah.
Whether you like that president or not that's in there, there's something good you could find out that's been done to please all of us.
Sure.
Look at the upper side. Look at the past people. There's something good that's being done. And when you move forward, if you move forward with a positive attitude, no matter who becomes president, you help our country become better instead of stalling and saying, well, I'm not going to do anything because I don't like that president.
Sure.
It's we the people of the United States of America, and it's we the people on business. Don't be afraid. Put your message out there. Put it out there. It's okay. So many people are afraid to put their message out because, well, that might be too much this way, too much that way. Ooh. But don't put anybody down for saying their word or in their products or their slogan. And don't be afraid to start something. People, we started Paul Mitchell when it was the worst scenario ever with no money. We weren't afraid. We believed in ourselves. With all the doors closed, we kept on going forward. When the going's tough, the tough get going.
That's true, yeah.
Yep, I would say you got to have it in there.
The giving mindset.
Yeah, and not just give me, greed. How could I at one time realize I have what I have, and let's just make sure it's shared with others and the businesses I have. We have bonuses. We have, in fact, at Paul Mitchell, first thing I did was remembering how I didn't have free lunch is when we could afford to give everybody free lunch. We still do.